In today's world, we're constantly bombarded with news about refugees seeking safety and a new life. But have you ever truly delved into the stories behind the headlines? In this video, we will explore the remarkable life of Gulwali Passarlay, author of The Lightless Sky. Through his experiences, we'll uncover the truth about what it's really like for those caught up in the tumultuous world of forced migration. The story begins with Gulwali living with his family in Afghanistan, where he often found solace and joy in the serene countryside around his grandparents' farm. This peaceful existence was suddenly disrupted by the US invasion of Afghanistan, which initiated a harrowing sequence of events. During this turmoil, the Taliban sought to recruit Gulwali and his brother Hazrat. Fearing for their safety, Gulwali's mother made a heart-wrenching decision. She decided to send them away. Initially described as a short holiday of a few weeks, the journey turned into over a year of hardship, uncertainty and danger, taking Gulwali far from the life he once knew and into the unknown. The journey took him across continents and through a relentless series of trials. He traveled from Afghanistan to Iran, then onwards to Turkey, Greece, Italy, France, and finally to England. Along this arduous path, his modes of transportation varied dramatically. He went on car rides, bus journeys, perilous boat voyages, horseback rides, and even traversed great distances on foot. Throughout the journey, he and countless other refugees found themselves at the mercy of smugglers and agents and were compelled to trust these complete strangers with their very lives. Trials and tribulations. In Turkey, he was led by the agents and packed into a squalid chicken coop-like space under the rule of a drunken owner. The space was shared with 14 others, and he had to endure filthy and starving conditions with barely enough room to sit. They had access to only a single pipe, which occasionally released some water, leaving them in a desperate scramble to wash and refresh themselves. During their stay, food was also scarce, with just a few mouthfuls of rice per day, if luck was on their side. As part of the journey, he also found himself in prison on several occasions in Turkey, Iran, and Bulgaria. In one such instance, his ordeal began when Turkish police raided a place housing migrants, apprehending him and fellow migrants. They were subsequently taken to prison, where he endured relentless interrogations marked by brutality, with the interrogators subjecting him to physical abuse and unrelenting questioning. Another significant juncture in his journey unfolded in Calais, a makeshift settlement in France famously referred to as the jungle. The jungle was a challenging settlement, with makeshift shelters covered in blue tarpaulins connected by winding sandy paths. It was a place marked by litter, discarded plastic bags, and heaps of waste. The people who lived there found solace in numbers, often gathering at food distribution spots operated by French charities, where the police rarely troubled them. The term jungle proved to be a fitting descriptor, highlighting the inhumane treatment the migrants suffered at the hands of the police. Upon arriving at the jungle, Gulwali approached Karwan, a well-known figure reputed for helping migrants reach the UK. Karwan devised a plan for him to board a lorry that same night. After several weeks and several failed attempts, he successfully boarded the back of a banana lorry, marking the culmination of his journey as he made his way to his final destination, the UK. Life in Britain. Gulwali's life in Britain was marked by challenges as he sought asylum and tried to build a new future. His arrival in the UK was met with scepticism from both the Home Office and Kent County Council, who doubted his claimed age of 13. During this period, Gulwali found temporary refuge in a hostel. However, his past experiences continued to haunt him, leading to panic attacks and nightmares that made his adjustment even more difficult. The journey he had undertaken had left deep scars, both physical and emotional, and healing would take time. Eventually, he settled in with a foster family who provided the love and support he needed. Thriving in this stable environment, he earned exceptional grades and secured a spot at the University of Manchester. There was also a moment of huge pride and gratitude when he had the honor of carrying the 2012 Olympic torch through Britain ahead of the London Olympic Games. This experience symbolized his deep connection to his adopted country and the unwavering love and sacrifice of his mother, who had sent him away to ensure his safety. It was a moment that reaffirmed his commitment to making the most of the opportunities he had been given in the UK, and a tribute to the indomitable spirit of a young boy who had overcome immense adversity.